good evening, or good afternoon. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I am True Will LDBC or nothing, and I'm back. Oh, three things I ask when I go live. One, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I create content on this channel. Number two, hit the like button. And number three, donate to the channel. Your donations are greatly, greatly appreciated. Viking, what's up with it, Brody? Give y'all a second to get in here. Cause yeah, gotta have a little conversation. Little old conversation. Weird Beard, what's up, man? He said glasses. Dang it. All I wanna do is have some fun. All I wanna do is have some fun. Funny fun, fun. Funny fun, fun. All I wanna do is have some fun. Yada, 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 yada. I don't know. It's something new they're doing. It's like community. There's like a crown on here and it says community. I don't know what it's for, but it's just, it ranks whoever comments the most on here, I guess. Or who's the most active. Let's see. Yeah, it just shows me who's the most active in here. Like, it's got like a community leaderboard or something trash. I don't know what it's for, dog. But it's on there. I'm not going to bother with it. Cool, it gives me something more cool to look at. Mahari, what's up, bro? Give y'all a second to file on in here. To file on in here. Yada, 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 ta. Yada, ta, 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 ta. Yada, ta, 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 ta. Yada, ta, 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 ta. Okay. Because if you've been hiding under a rock, you would know that this past weekend, Joe Biden was diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. In a state from his personal office, the cancer has a Gleason score of 9, grade group 5, and has metastasized to the bone, indicating an advanced stage. So, with the announcement of that, I just waited. I strategically waited just to see how much bullshit is going to come from these dumbass, soulless piles of dog shit known as MAGA. Shout out to Bearded Vikings sending the rupees. I don't know what those things do yet. I still haven't figured that out. And what does MAGA do? MAGA blames Joe Biden for what's going on in Gaza. Yeah. They blame Joe Biden as the only person. The only person. The only person. Like, these stupid fucks, these dumbass fucks on these stupid ass fucks on the internet. They'll like this stupid bitch here. She said, "You mercilessly bomb hospitals treating cancer patients in Gaza. Hell is not hot enough for your crime." This man ain't directed one plane to fly over there. Ain't did nothing in Gaza. America doesn't have it. It's Bibi Netanyahu you should be aiming that fucking gun at, you fucking dumb bitch. But y'all want to have somebody to blame. Y'all want to point the finger at blame. Yeah, y'all want to blame Joe Biden. Yeah, y'all want to blame him. Fuck all y'all. How about that? How about that? Does that make you hurt? Yeah, that makes you hurt. Mm-hmm. That like you motherfuckers act like Joe Biden is the one that's over there who's the leader of Gaza. And he's not. You're a geek. Your mama's a fucking cocksucking whore. How about that one, Ascendant One? Did that make you feel better, you fucking bitch? Wow. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how these dumbass people try to blame a genocide that Joe Biden has nothing to do with over there on Joe Biden solely. It's not Bibi Netanyahu doing it. It's not the Israelis over in Gaza doing it. It's Joe Biden. Elementary school insult that was. So is your mama's. Big clown. So is your mama's fucking mouth. That was a joke in high school too. Wow. I don't understand how these see, they the reason. These damn pro-Palestine fucking goofballs who don't know who the fuck they talking about and never studied the history of what happened in Gaza to begin with. They're the reason why we got a fucking warmonger in the office right now. They're the reason. They're the reason. They are the reason. They are the exact reason why we have the shit going on right the fuck now. They're the reason. I just have one question for y'all. Since all these dumb fucks are blaming Joe Biden, who appropriates money? Who in the government appropriates money? A condom, my brother. Salute, man. Who in the government appropriates money? Because it damn sure ain't the president. Who appropriates money? That's your first question. Second question, who's funding Hamas? Thank you, Bearded Viking. See, Bearded Viking knows how politics work. The legislative branch, which is the Congress, House of Representatives and Senate, they appropriate money that went over to Gaza. Not fucking Joe Biden. Nope. So why these dumbass goofballs on the internet are trying to blame this man for what's going on in Gaza is beyond me. Qatar funds Hamas. Doesn't sound like Joe. Does that sound like Joe Biden's name to me? It doesn't sound like it to me. These dumb fucks right now are on the internet trying to blame Joe Biden's cancer diagnosis with what's going on in Gaza. The disgusting array of fucking dumb shit from these goofy fucktards is mind-blowing. But I have yet to see any of these stupid fucks say anything bad about fucking Donald Trump just giving Bibi Netanyahu $7 billion. I ain't heard nothing. Have y'all? Jesse, what's up? Diane, how you doing? Joe Townsend, what's up, Brody? Can anybody explain that shit to me? Anybody? Can anybody explain that to me? Joe Biden only signs shit into law. That's it. He does not choose what money goes over there. He does not fund fucking weaponry that goes over there. That is done by Congress. Thrill Hill, what's up with it? J-Ron, salute to you, man. You dumb fucks don't know how government works. You don't. You don't know how. You don't know how government works. So y'all want to blame y'all want to blame everything in the world on Joe Biden. Nothing on Trump. I ain't seen none of these. They got a hashtag on shitter right now. Genocide Joe. I have not seen not one of these motherfuckers blame Trump for any fucking thing. It's almost like Like, Donald Trump ain't even president right now. Just blame Joe Biden. Just blame Joe. It's Joe Biden's fault. You motherfuckers are disgusting. Y'all are fucking disgusting. You fucking dumb. And the way they try to contort and use themselves, so it's Trump's fault. Yes! Y'all want to blame Joe Biden for every fucking thing? Yes, it's his fault. Because we good in the hood with Trump. Man, shut your dumb ass up. Hold on, let me see we'll see your page. Hold on, because I guarantee you a Sambo. I guarantee you a Sambo. I know you a Sambo. I guarantee you a Sambo. You a good old buck dancing, butter biscuit eating Sambo, ain't you? Let me see. Let me see. Nah, yeah. You a Sambo. You a Sambo. You a Sambo that should be worrying about getting deported. That's who you are. That yeah. That again, boy, Lord Jesus. Fucking goofballs. Hey, shout out to Mahari in the super chat. He said, blame those AI pack politicians in Congress. Yes. 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 Thank you, Mahari. Yes. That's who you blame. You blame. Did they even look at what Trump did in Israel? Did they even move in the Capitol? The whole nine? Did y'all remember none of that shit? Y'all don't remember. Y'all don't. Do I gotta pull receipts again? I think I gotta pull receipts. I got just the amount of fuckery. The amount of fuckery. The amount of fucking stupidity roaming around, just mind blowing, dog. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. Mind blowing. That is wild work. Wow. 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 This is going to be sheesh. Wow. Wow. Mm. 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 Again, I see Dunn Jr., the cokehead. I see him over here making sweet Jesus. I see him making comments on Joe Biden's cancer diagnosis. I see it. Like, wow. Wow. What's up with it, Richard? Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button and all that shit. Yep, I like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Joe Biden and what he said in the past, but at least Joe Biden has tried to make amends for what he done. Just listening to these stupid ass Republicans lie to the American people over and over and over and over and over again. Like they are trying to funnel this whole con man fucking beautiful bill, this so-called big beautiful bill, through, and they're about to run this country in so much debt. They are about to run us in so much debt. It is disgusting. It's about to be disgusting. It's about to be disgusting. They're going to add trillions of dollars to the deficit. They're going to steal money and programs for old people. They're going to steal it. Right now, if the man, boy, my God, the Republicans right now, they're going to blow up the debt. Yeah, this is going to blow up the debt, close the Department of Education. It's going to destroy everything. And let them do it. That's what y'all voted for. Oh, it's going to go down further, Diane. What's up, Tay Tay? Joe Biden was the only person that voted for that bill, Joe. That's the only problem with that. Joe Biden was the only person that voted on the 92 crime bill. He wasn't. So I can't put all the blame on him. I blame everybody who voted for it. Everybody. They are going to shit on the American, boy, they about to fuck that. They might well kiss their political careers goodbye. That shit about to be fucking disgusting. Well, healthcare is gone for if you're on Medicaid, yeah, your shit gone. If you get SNAP, your shit is gone. It's gone. It is gone. But yeah, blame everything on Joe Biden though. Blame it on Joe Biden. Blame it on Joe Biden. Blame it on Joe Biden. That's what they always do. They're gonna blame all when this shit hits the fan, cause they vote for that fucking bill. They voted on it again last night at 10:30. And then they're gonna make another vote at 1 o'clock in the morning. So why would you go vote on a bill at 1 o'clock in the morning if you're proud of it? Sound like they hiding shit to me. Like they did that other fucking tax giveaway to billionaires the first time they passed it. Jack, what's up, man? They're going to push this fucking bill. They're going to try to force this bill down the throats of America. Like, wow. It is about to go down. So, yep. Education in this country is already trash. It's going to be worse than that now. It's going to be worse than that. Worse than that. Worse than that. Way worse than that. Way worse. That bill's about stealing money from everybody, adding trillions of dollars to the deficit, taking away Social Security. It's going to start stripping from Social Security. It's going to steal all the money from Medicaid. It's going to steal $200 billion, $220 billion from food stamps. It's going to steal everything. They're going to be borrowing money on top of money on top of money to give the rich people all kinds of shit. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's tariffs have raised the price of everything already. He's already raised the price. Already done that. Already done it. Already done it. And now they're about to pass this bullshit tax bill. Yep. Shout out to Mahari in the super chat again. He said when they pass this bill, it's political suicide. Yep. Yep. They are about to fuck themselves royally over. Yep. $4 trillion in tax breaks for the rich. It's going to be $5 trillion this time. Meanwhile, we're going to pay for every single fucking dime while getting nothing in return for it but higher taxes. Senior citizens are going to get fucked. Royally fucked. Royally fucked. And they do not care. They don't care. They don't care. They do not care. They don't. They don't care. $13.7 million people are going to lose health care. 13.7 million. They're mostly in Republican states. Yep, but Trump is for the working class. Okay. Y'all get ready. They are going to fuck everybody over. But Joe Biden, though. Joe Biden was this terrible genocide president. That's what they say. They just keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on. They're going to cut everything. They're going to cut everything. Everything. No more Meals on Wheels. No more nothing. There is nothing that's going to happen for the American people when they give these billionaires all this fucking money. Nothing's going to happen. But I don't see none of these fucking people talking about Trump. I don't see none of these people talking about him. No, none of them. I ain't seen nobody bring up the Republican Party stealing money from everybody. I don't see none of that shit. I don't see none of that. Haven't seen it. They shit on this man, Joe Biden. They shit on him. They shit on him. They shit on him. Fake Tapper and all these other fucking dumbasses on the Communist News Network. All of them fuckers, they all shit on him. Oh, Roman, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. However, Democrats insist that people on Social Security only get a $4,000 credit. That is a lie. That is a lie. Why do y'all insist on telling lies when I got receipts? Why? Why do y'all insist on lying when I got receipts for days? I got receipts for days. Receipts for days. Receipts for days. Now, pay attention, Jeremy. Pay attention. Got receipts for days.
I'm calling for no tax on tips.
Does this tax bill continue the payroll tax on people's tips?
Yes, it does. No tax on overtime.
Overtime. The president said your overtime will be tax-free. Does this bill continue the payroll tax on overtime?
It does not exempt overtime from payroll tax.
And no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors.
The president said he's going to remove taxes on Social Security. Does this bill remove taxes on Social Security benefits?
Does not change Social.
So this is a tax decrease for the wealthiest Americans in our country.
Y'all need more receipts? Do y'all need some more? Y'all need some more? Or y'all gonna keep on with this farce that Donald Trump somehow cares about regular working people when he's never been a working man in his life? Y'all, just the idea y'all believe in some rich dude gives a fuck about poor people is blowing my fucking mind. It's blowing my mind. It really is blowing my mind how y'all think that somehow a man who's never worked a day in his life and had everything handed to him suddenly gives a fuck about working class people, old people, sick people, or whatever. Y'all believe anything. More lies.
Just a quick follow-up. Is the president okay with this bill adding to the deficit?
This bill does not add to the deficit. In fact, according to the Council of Economic Advisors, this bill will save $1.6 trillion. And the president absolutely understands and hears the concerns of fiscal conservatives and of Americans who want to get our fiscal house in order. That's what the intention of this bill is. There's $1.6 trillion worth of savings in this
I ain't
bill.
giving him
It's the
shit.
largest savings.
Hey, Jeremy, you know what I have? I have that most people don't even take advantage of. I have history. I have history. I have history, Jeremy. That's what I have. I have history. Do you remember what happened with the first fucking the Tax Cut and Jobs Act of 2017? You remember what happened then? Billionaires, millionaires, and corporations got one of the biggest windfalls in history, and they made money hand over fist while we got fucked. My taxes went up. It's going to go up worse this time. So are yours. While you're sitting over here coddling Donald Trump and these dumbass, do-nothing, stupid-ass Republicans who all they want to do is steal and grift. And guess what else is included in that bill? A raise for them. Not a raise for you. We will see. Didn't you see it the first time? Jeremy, did you see it the first time? Do y'all motherfuckers just pretend like shit didn't happen? Like y'all just pretend it don't happen. Y'all want to pretend like it does not happen. Y'all want to pretend it don't happen. It didn't happen last time. They gonna pretend like it didn't happen last time. Look at this fucking clown. Monkey. Says the thin-lipped fucking clown hiding behind a fake profile. Yeah, okay, ape. I believe you. Everything. Now, let me read everything that they fucking up in this fucking bill that they want to pass and shove down the throats of the American people. It closes the United States Department of Education. So if you have a child that's special needs, like has autism, has a speech impediment, has a learning disability, has something wrong with them, kiss that shit goodbye. 25% expansion of logging in the national forest, which is going to fuck up climate change and astronomical numbers. But we don't have the wood here to even supply or even come close to supplying the wood that Canada has, because Donald Trump's a fucking dumbass. Roll back on clean energy incentives, cutting tax credits for EVs and renewables, and gutting key climate provisions. Open up more public lands for drilling, mining, and logging. Royalty breaks for fossil fuel companies. So showing love to those fossil fuels, which ain't already extinct already. That's fucking up the planet as is. Withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord again. Executive Order 14215, forcing independent federal agency to follow White House legal interpretations and centralizing authority under the presidency. Meaning, strip all the fucking authority away from a co-equal branch of government and centering it into the executive branch, which is unconstitutional. Pension changes for federal workers hired before 2014, cutting take-home pay by raising required contributions, reducing future payouts, and eliminating early retirement supplements. The REINS Act style regulation repeal, where federal rules expire under Congress reapproves them every 5 years, allowing Trump to quietly erase protections without rewriting laws. Expand executive control over agency budgets, stripping away the ability for Congress, who controls the purse, to appropriate funds correctly. You fucking dummies. Restoration of empowerment powers, giving Trump the ability to block or delay spending already passed by Congress, reviving power stripped after Watergate. Creation of the Department of Government of this fucking dumbass Doge shit, who ain't did nothing but cost us more money. Yep, every 5 years. Sharp cuts to regulatory enforcement agency like the EPA, the CFPB, the NLRB, halting enforcement of key safety, environmental, and anti-discrimination rules. So being racist again. And Trump's personal control over economic policy, strengthening his power to direct tariffs, pressure private companies, dictate pricing with little resistance, treating the U.S. economy like his own business, which is going to go bankrupt. This isn't just a big bill. It's a roadmap for dismantling oversight and hollowing out federal protections and handing Trump sweeping, unchecked control. Because motherfuckers do not give a fuck about democracy or about a constitutional republic. They don't give a fuck because they didn't read the bill. HR 1968. Project 2025 meets America 2025. Yeah. So, just in case y'all think I was making this shit up, let's look at the Ways and Means Committee. Yay! Ways and Means Committee. Y'all want to see? It's 47 pages. We're going to go over the law since y'all don't believe in receipts. Since y'all don't believe in receipts, here, we'll give you receipts. We'll always give you receipts. We'll always give you receipts. We'll give you receipts. We will give you receipts. Receipts. Rich people shit. The provision permanently extends the estate and lifetime gift tax exemption, meaning they can pass down money without it being taxed. $15 million worth. No taxes on it. You love taxes. I hate taxes, actually. Yep, this educational system is failing. Hey, another thing for fucking rich people. The AMT exemption amounts. It's going to permanently extend them. For rich people, not for you. Qualified residential QRI. Ooh-wee. 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 This is for rich people. Y'all don't even look at none of this shit though, do you? Y'all don't even look at none of this shit. Oh, remember when you own your small business and you can write off an itemized deduct some of your costs and shit? You remember that? Well, that's gone. That's gone. That is gone. Yep. See? It limits the overall exemption when you do stuff like gas for your cars, when you got your own small business. It eliminates all that shit. All that's gone. All that's gone. It only applies to taxpayers in the highest individual income bracket. Does not apply to your broke ass. Hey, and it also removes the exclusion for qualified moving expenses and reimbursement deduction for moving expenses, and it's only for active duty members of the armed forces. Wow. Wow. Y'all should read this shit. Y'all really. No tax on overtime. Section 110102. No tax on overtime. What does that say? It does not provide no tax on overtime at all. Lie. That is another lie. A lie. Lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie. La, la, la. La, 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 la. La, la, la. La, la, la. La, 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 la. Lying again. What's up, Robert? What's good, bro? What's up, Carpe Diem? See? Lie. Lie. You're still going to be taxed on your overtime. Seniors are still going to be taxed. Yep. Tax still on seniors. Say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, and na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I want to get to the good stuff. I want to get to the good stuff. This is all about taxes, how they're gonna fuck us over in taxes. I want to see MAGA accounts. They are going to fuck us royally, dog. Royally. Royally. They are going to fuck us royally. They're gonna fuck us they're gonna fuck us royally. They're gonna fuck us royally. Yep. Yep. They're going to fuck us royally. More rich people shit. More rich people shit. Carpe diem. This is why I do shit like this. Cause these dumbasses don't know how to read. They don't read and shit. More rich people shit. More rich people shit. Here's a gimme for fucking for businesses and shit. Give businesses more money. There you go. There you go. Oh, more rich people shit. There you go. More rich people shit. Extension of deduction for for foreign derived intangible income and global intangible low taxed income. So it gives them more money to deduct from their for do more itemized deductions for money they got invested overseas. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. None for y'all. I haven't seen nothing in here really that's gonna give us this just push like they claim so much. Yep, this is Robin Hood in reverse. We're going to still siphon everything from poor people and working people. We're going to siphon. And then when you lose your house and you lose all your shit and you over here whining and complaining about you losing your shit because of this bullshit ass fucking shit that they're giving to rich people on a silver platter, then it's your fault. Yeah, it's your fault. It is your fault. It's your fault. Yep, they're robbing the shit out of poor people. Renewal and enhancement of opportunity zones. Rich people shit again. Rich people shit again. Rich people shit again. Rich people. I'm just only going through here speed reading and showing y'all all the shit in here for the rich people. I'm showing you every bit of the shit for the rich people in here. That's not for us. That's not poor people. The opportunity zones are for rich people to build or bring plants to their specific state. That's not for you. That's not for you either. This ain't for you. This is for Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. It's for them. That's what this is for. That's it right there. Opportunity zones. More rich shit for corporations. Increased dollar limitations on expensing certain depreciable business assets. Yep, that's for them. More money for them. Yep, more money for them. This one good thing in it. One good thing, removing the them having to file if it's over $600 worth of transaction. That's only one good thing I found in it. For tanning, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all know who that's for. It's not for us. It's not for us. It repeals the excise tax on indoor tanning services effective date of enactment. As soon as they pass the bill. Exclusion of interest on loans secured by rural or agricultural real property. Oh, for the farmers they fucked over. Oh. Modification for low housing credit. Under the current law, receive. Oh, yeah. Y'all want to read? Y'all want to listen to this one? For the credit, Congress sets a per capita allotment allocation amount on a yearly basis. For 2023, each state received $2.75 per capita allocation. For projects that are bond financed, at least 50% of the aggregate basis of the building and land must be financed with bonds. Oh, so you're going to tie them with bonds. Shit, they gonna fuck us over. This shit's about to fuck everything up. They're going to fuck up everything. Wow. Here's a giveaway to the fossil fuel guys again. Another one. And another one. Timmy, I don't know, man. This is why I'm going over this shit right now. As painstaking as it is and as boring as it looks, this is why we go through shit like this. Because I want you to see, this is from the Ways and Means Committee. This is from the people who decide what goes into law, what we're going to have to pay for. They're going to end the clean vehicle credit. It means when you buy a new buy a new car, a new truck, you used to be able to write off some of the interest that you paid, but they don't erase that shit. That's gone, and it's going to be gone at the end of the year, December of 2025. That was that program that Obama set up. That's what he did. That's what Obama did. Just so y'all got a clue what I'm talking about. So yeah. And this is another one. Termination of termination of energy efficient home improvement credit. Gone too. December 2025. This is gone. Like, you know how I put a new heat pump in my house and I should get a $2,000 credit for it? That ends this year. Termination of clean energy credit. Fuck clean energy. This is what these bastards say. There it goes. It ends. He's ending all the shit that Obama did to help Americans move to cleaner fucking energy producing stuff in their house. Don't worry, Timmy. I'm going to get to it because I'm a veteran too. That's why we're going through this together. They're ending this shit too. For contractors, people who build houses for a living. Right here, where they could write off some money, earn some money back for creating homes that have zero energy ready. You know what I'm saying? They taking away $5,000 from them. They're gonna move it They're going to move that shit to 2025. It's going to end in 2025. They only have a special rule before May 12th, which is already passed. Clean electricity. Oh yeah. Y'all think about this one. Your energy bill is about to go high. About to get higher. About to get higher. Yep. About to get higher, buddy. Because they said, fuck y'all. That's why. And they're going to give the money back to old fossil fuel. Yep. Zero emissions. Woo. Yeah, we got a nuclear plant not too far from where we live at. Duke Energy. Yeah. They're going to kill that. They're going to phase out and restrictions on zero emission nuclear power production credit. They're going to remove that shit too. They're going to turn that shit out. Goodbye. Goodbye to being fucking safe and shit. That's that right there. Phase out and restrictions on advanced manufacturing production credit. So, well, that's going to make shit a lot heavier for these people who run these plants. Yeah, carpe diem probably am. Your understanding of all these is literally backwards. Well, Icky Juice, explain it to me then, sir. Explain it to me. I'm reading in plain English what the fuck they're saying, dumbass. Yeah, this got lobbyists all in it. This is nothing but lobbyists. This is giving the same people that got all these tax credits back in 2017. There is nothing in here for us. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit right here. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Limitation on individual deductions. This is what I care about right there. That's what I care about. I'm waiting for Icky Juice to explain it to me. I'm waiting on him to explain it to me since I don't know what I'm talking about. Come on, Icky Juice. Explain it to me. I want him to tell me, Carpe Diem. I want him to tell me. Because I hate when motherfuckers get in here running their fucking mouth and you ain't said shit. Tell me what the fuck. Tell me. Yeah, motherfucking name Icky Juice. And he come here telling me, oh, you misinterpreted it. Come please tell me. Well, it's going to raise taxes on students trying to get a better education and shit. You see that? That's what he's going to do. Yeah. When schools didn't used to cost shit. Nothing. Come on, Icky Juice. Share it. This is what this live is for. Share it. I was talking about how disgusting these fucking Trump supporters are when they was over here shitting on Joe Biden because he got cancer. I was shitting on them. I can continue to shit on them and Eric and Don Jr.'s coke snorting ass. That stinking fucking pelican looking fuck. He's disgusting too. But please, come on, Icky Juice, since you know more than me, tell us, school to class, please. Because I want to know. I really want to know. I'm waiting on you. You told me I know what I'm talking about. I'm misinterpreting it. Tell me what I need to know. Because there's a reason why they passed this shit at 10:30 last night. Why they didn't do this shit when everybody was up? Why? Come on, Icky Juice. Run your fucking mouth. Can't stand you motherfuckers. This is the actual docket from the Ways and Means Committee, and I'm reading it verbatim. I'm not making up no words. I'm not adding nothing to it or taking nothing from it. I'm showing people what's in this bullshit ass bill that these dumb fucks are trying to pass so that it makes our life even worse than what it already is. They got all kinds of shit in here. All kinds of shit in here. Going after immigrants. When they pay taxes. I can't stand when motherfuckers come in, you don't know what you're talking about. But you ain't added nothing to the conversation to help us all understand. Block him. Fuck him. Permitting premium tax credit only to certain individuals. I wonder who they could be talking about here. Look, look, I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Benny Loco, what's up with it? How you doing today, Queen? Just look. This attacking it's attacking immigrants now. Same thing here. Why are they targeting Cuban immigrants though? Attacking more immigrants right here. Fraud. That now we get into the meat and potatoes. The meat and potato. They took this shit way in the back where people would have stopped by now. Nope, they don't. They don't, Robert. They don't, because I'm reading from what these motherfuckers put out. Requiring exchange verification of eligibility for health plan. Under the current law, Exchange takes steps to verify applicants' eligibility for coverage and premium tax credits. However, in some circumstances, applicants may be passively re-enrolled in coverage and receive premium tax credits without updating verification. Provision. The provision prohibits an individual from claiming a premium tax credit if the individual's eligibility related to income, enrollment, and other requirements is not actively verified annually. So it's going to require us to verify our identity now a whole lot when it doesn't even fucking require that. If you already identified yourself the first time, what the fuck changed? Disallowing premium tax credit in case of certain coverage enrolled in during special enrollment period. Under the current law, the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, has provided for a continuous special enrollment period available to individuals with a projected annual household income of no greater than 150% of the federal poverty line. This provision prohibits individuals from receiving premium tax credits if they enroll in health coverage on the exchange through an enrollment. Oh, so they're going after fucking the Affordable Care Act. There you go, right there. They're going after the Affordable Care Act, right there. Right there. So, fucking RFK's fucking heroin addicted dumbass, they proposed this shit. Provides $25 million to Robert F. Kennedy to give Elon Musk $25 million. Yep. Give Elon Musk $25 million for AI bullshit. Yep. There you go, right there. Oh, they thought it was slick. Ooh, y'all think y'all slick. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Goes after the fucking immigrants again. Goes after them again. Earned income tax credit reform. I want to read this. Under the current law, tax credit, if earned income, a valid social security number, U.S. citizen or resident all year, not file Form 2555, meet income and investment limits, and file as head of household, single head of household, qualifies and surviving spouse or married filing jointly. The IRS may audit the earned income tax credit claim or deny all or part of the credit if there are errors on the tax return. Says the guy who don't ever pay taxes. This provision established. Okay, this is the good part right here. This provision establishes a phase system for the IRS to detect and manage duplicate earned income tax credit claims. Beginning in 2024, if there is a duplicate claim, the IRS will send both claimants a notice stating that their child's Social Security was used twice. From 1 year, IRS will hold funds on October 15th. It use its math error authority to correct any duplicative claims by eliminating the claimed child and processing the remainder of the claims. Claimants can obtain a refund if they respond to the math error, blah, 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 blah. This provision also creates a task force to provide the Secretary of Treasury a report on recommendations for improvement on the integrity of the administration of the EITC, which is the earned income tax credit. So they're going to bring in that's wasting more fucking money. So they're going after Purple Heart recipients? Wow. Oh, say goodbye to being able to file your taxes for free. Say goodbye to that. Going back to TurboTax, where they can steal $200-$300 from your ass when you only getting $100 back. Go on ahead. Yeah, Benny Loco. My point exactly. My point exactly. There goes your free file with the IRS, where you can file your taxes directly with the IRS. There you go. Establishes a public-private partnership between the IRS and private sector tax preparation services to offer free filing, replacing both the existing direct file and free file programs. So basically, go back to H&R Block. What else is another one? TurboTax. What's another one? Well, go on back to them and pay them $300 for filing your taxes when you can file them for free. What in the fuck does this have to do with taxes? Oh, so y'all gonna tax people who've been held hostage? Wow. Wow. Oh, so they're going after your First Amendment rights. So they can say that you're supporting a fucking terrorist organization, whatever they deem a terrorist organization, like Pam Bundy did for Tesla. Y'all remember that shit? They can remove your tax exempt status now. Wow. Wow. And the Secretary of Treasury can do that now. That is crazy. That is crazy. Increase in penalties for unauthorized disclosures of taxpayers' information. Oh, they do know they're going to fuck themselves, right? The moment our information gets out to somebody that Elon Musk had access to when he went to the IRS, we can sue him for $250,000 now. Okay. That's going to blow up in your face. There you go. They added a new law in here. The provision restricts the Treasury Department from regulating, prohibiting, or restricting the use of contingency fees in connection to tax returns, refunds, or documentation with tax returns for refunds prepared on behalf of taxpayers. So charge them more. You can charge them more, and there's no limits of what you can charge now. So yeah. Meanwhile, they're stripping away your ability to go to a place, go to direct file and file your taxes for free, but they're going to raise the price of you filing your taxes with TurboTax or H&R Block. Raising the debt ceiling. By $4 trillion. Y'all happy y'all voted for Trump now? This shit is riddled with lobbyists, corporate interests, rich people. It's all the fucking meat and potatoes for them. Yep. They are going to fuck the American fucking people. It's only a partial copy. 47 pages. The only thing that's protecting us is the Constitution. They're trying to give the president unchecked power, which they can't do. Mashed Potatoes disbanded the agency's public corruption team known as CR-15. The squad has been tackling some of America's most notorious cases, including those involving Donald Trump himself. Wow. How has that not come surprising to me? This is directly from Project 2025. Project 2025 in real life. This whole bill is fucking shit. Our fucking credit standings got changed to AA1, from an AA1 to an AAA. Well, y'all starting to look like, see why Donald Trump has sunk every fucking business he ever started. Y'all are gonna see it. Since everybody say will don't come with receipts, what did I just read to y'all? And what do y'all see right here? Yep. Look. There y'all go. There you go. Yep, Joe Townsend. Notice why I ain't even mentioned not one word of Diddy's case. Not one. Not one. You have not heard me nothing. You not heard me say shit. The guy who wrote Project 2025 is Donald Trump's OMB secretary. Just here's some irony y'all need to hear. March 1933, the Enabling Act becomes law in Germany, giving the chief executive power to enforce his own laws without checks and balances. The passing of the act marked the formal transition from a democratic republic to a totalitarian dictatorship. We are there. We are there. We're there. This ain't fear-mongering. This ain't nothing. I literally showed y'all all the shit that they're trying to pass in this bullshit-ass bill. Right there. Project 2025 wants to make Trump a fucking dictator. That's what they want. What? You what? Yeah. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What's up, Brody? The reconciliation provision would let Donald Trump, the executive branch, dismantle nonprofits under the pretext of fighting terrorism. Like what I read to y'all already. They'll be able to cancel 501(c)(3)s. They'll be able to make them fucking supporting terrorist organizations. Like people who are fighting for civil rights, they'll make them believe that they're fighting for fucking terrorism when they're the fucking terrorists. Just so y'all know, that's the plan. That is the plan. If I was a Democratic Party, I'll be filing this shit in court right now. Every bit of it. All of it. This shit is illegal. It's against the Constitution. It's illegal. Wow. That shit right there, buddy. Right there. Wow. One big fucking corrupt fucking piece of shit bill. Spending goes up, you pay for it, you get nothing in return from it. Nothing. You get nothing in return for it. Boy, I tell you. I tell you. Here's how they pull the fucking fog. Here's how they pull the fog over your eyes. They give the working class and poor people like a little bit crumbs at the beginning. They give you crumbs at the beginning. Like crumbs. Oh, Donald Trump's doing so great for me. But what they don't read is what happens in 2027. They don't read what happens to all that. I want y'all to hear this.
Good morning, everybody. If you didn't follow over the weekend, a few new updates from the Trump agenda. The United States debt got downgraded by Moody's, and his big, beautiful bill finally got crushed through one more hurdle in the House. Remember, this is a bill that would not only raise taxes on everyone who makes minimum wage by about 53%, increase tax cuts for the top 10th of 1%, about $188,000. And if you're trying to have a baby, particularly in rural parts of Virginia, where it's awful hard already.
Nah, the salute to you in the super chat, man. Salute to your will and the salute to the mighty LDBC. Salute, man.
Hospitals across the region, particularly in rural communities, will close down.
They finna shut down these hospitals.
I would say,
bruh,
this is one of the ugliest pieces of legislative works I've ever seen in my long career.
Wow. Yep. We're fucked. Fuck. Oh, boy. Boy, I tell y'all. We're going to get taxed to all shit. And billionaires are going to be able to waltz around, buy no more houses and shit, and get more houses, get more shit. And all these elderly people that voted for Trump, all you dumbass old people who voted for this stupid orange piece of dog shit, y'all are getting fucked beyond belief. So all these people who live in fucking West Virginia, Idaho, Wyoming, all these fucking bumfuck areas, all these country rural areas that y'all thought nobody cared about you before, wait till you get a load of this one. Donald Trump is about to put the super fuck to all you motherfuckers. Hospitals in rural areas getting closed down because there's no more Medicaid to support them. There's no more people to pay them to run those rural hospitals. They're going to try to send this shit back to states who are already under their heads in fucking debt as is. They out here lying. They out here lying to you like they did the first time. They lied the first time. They said all these jobs are going to come back and they're going to give all these jobs to everybody. It's a wealth transfer mask as fucking temporary relief for fucking middle class and working families. The top 1% is going to see a gain of $389,000. Meanwhile, us going to receive about $90 more. Yay, that's a lot of money. What's up, David? How you doing, man? We're done. This is done. When they pass this bullshit ass bill, it is going to fuck every last one of us. Every last one of us are fucked. We're fucked. Yep. Y'all think crime is some shit now. Wait. Don't worry. Where there's poverty, there's crime. That's why I don't get into it when these dumbass fucking goofballs come in here talking about black on black crime and all this other stupid shit. That's why I don't get into it with them, because they're fucking retarded. Where there's poverty, there's crime. There's going to be a lot more crime. There ain't going to be no higher wages. There ain't going to be no tax on tips. There ain't going to be no tax on Social Security. There ain't going to be no tax on overtime. It's not going to be none of that shit. It's going to be a fucking bunch of crumbs to y'all. And as soon as 2027 rolls around, you're going to start seeing this shit hit the fan just like it did the first time. You're going to owe back more on your fucking taxes just like on the first time. Yep. And motherfuckers just forgot. They literally legitimately forgot about all the shit that happened after the first time they rushed the bill through the House that gave billionaires, millionaires, and corporations bunches of money. The same shit happened in 2017, people. Why are y'all not paying no attention to this shit, bro? Why are y'all not paying attention to this? You sent it to me? I'm about to go look at it now. Ah, baby, look.
I see. You look so handsome.
I was talking to my daddy.
I love those pictures.
That's going to be my new profile picture.
So crispy.
We're going to have like a few seconds to shoot it, too.
Quit showing me before you have to get offline.
Ooh. My brother did his dizzle on this thing. Ooh. Father's Day 2025, Joe said. Oh, man. I got to send this to my freaking...
No worries, Joe. I got him.
Oh, I got to go back to that one. Oh, yeah.
Vacation, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country if they lose their health care.
Dr. Stephen Hassan here. I just want to have a few comments about what is happening in the United States of America with the GOP that has kissed Trump's ring, sworn loyalty, and not to their constituents, not to the Constitution, not to rule of law, not to checks and balances, but to Donald Trump and the agenda. As I'm making this video, We are seeing Mike Johnson preparing a huge budget bill that is going to slash Medicaid. This man said that he cannot live, he cannot survive without his health care.
Oops, sorry, bitch.
He's a vet. And there are so many people who got tricked into believing that Trump was going to help make America great again.
Oh, he's making America great, all right, for your grave.
And was going to benefit them. And he was a person of the people instead of a person of the oligarchs. But what we now see in blazing headline is he's with the criminals, he's with Putin, he's with oligarchs. He's now been offered a $400 million jet from Qatar, which has sponsored terrorism, Hamas, and other things. People need to get out of the information bubble. And
absolutely fucking correct. Look at Philip, you fucking monkey. I know you're a fucking troll. Trump forever. Fuck him and fuck you too. How about that one? Fuck him and motherfuck you too. He lied to you, stupid fucks. I've been telling y'all he lied to y'all. I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all he lied to y'all. I've been telling you. Been telling you. Been warning you. Told y'all. Y'all, oh no, man. Trump is for the American people. Hey, Joe, you want to see some cold shit, though? I'm going to show y'all some cold shit. Commercial break time. Me in front of the beast. Oh, my brother did his thing on this shit. Thug Dizzle. Thug Dizzle. Thug Dizzle. My brother did this shit. My brother is an exceptional photographer. Shout out to Style Studios. Goes hard in the paint. This was yesterday. Yeah. That is dope. That is dope. Oh, yeah. By Shadow. Love it. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Trump ain't, look, Trump is a narcissistic fucking sociopath. That's what he is. He's a narcissistic, man, he's a narcissistic sociopath, and he loves being a narcissistic sociopath too. No overtime, no tax on overtime, they say. They said that. They really said that shit. Unfucking believable. Well, it is believable. Hey, y'all want to see something else brought to you by Trump? Y'all want to see something else brought to you by Trump? Let's take a old ride, shall we?
Who was president? Who was president when they got rid of 3/4 of the Weather Safety Service? Who was that? If only a group of people had been warning you that this was going to happen. Tornadoes happen every year. Wait until you see emergency preparedness have a decrease. Joe Biden personally came over and blew my house down. Remember who's in charge now. Remember who's in office when things aren't working. Remember who's in office when you don't get the help you need. And I'm gonna be honest, don't they control all three branches of the government? If they can use those powers to harm others, they can use them to help you. Ain't that right? Isn't that what they're... Isn't that the motto? Or I don't know, how do they phrase that? Give us, you're tired, you're sick, you're hungry. We'll send them back. Or what did they say? How did they go? The Biden crime family strikes again. Maybe it's just the Democrats that are controlling, I don't know, only the weather now.
Oops. Whoopsie. It was the Biden crime family that did it. They got mystical powers now that they can control weather. They can alter weather and stuff. Yeah. They
Everyone else can celebrate their culture, but when white people do it, everybody gets. Has anyone ever called you racist for celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Has anyone ever tried to cancel you on Twitter because you attended Oktoberfest in Helen, Georgia? Has anyone you know ever been triggered by someone showing up to the Tulip Festival where you celebrate Dutch culture? Has anyone ever lost their job because they were seen at a Renaissance fair? If a person of Spanish ancestry ever attends the Los Leños Fiesta in New Orleans, do you think the woke mob is knocking on their door? Our country is full of European celebrations of white European culture. But you're not talking about these. You're not talking about these celebrations. You're talking about this. You're talking about this. You're talking about this. You're talking about this. This is the white pride you want to celebrate. Look at how much fun they're having at Oktoberfest. This looks like a blast. I would love to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 beers she's holding. You don't want a German girl holding 13 beers. You want a bunch of moldy dudes who are mad that they can't have supremacy anymore. How come everyone else can celebrate their culture, but when white people do it, everybody gets... Has anyone ever called you racist for celebrating St. Patrick's Day?
Wow. Well...
security benefits for our great seniors.
Okay, on tips. The president said your tips will be 100% yours. Does this tax bill continue the payroll tax on people's tips?
Yes, it does, Mr.
Overtime. The president said your overtime will be tax-free. Does this bill continue the payroll tax on overtime?
It does not exempt overtime from payroll tax.
The president said he's going to remove taxes on Social Security. Does this bill remove taxes on Social Security benefits?
The legislation provides an increased exemption amount.
But does it remove taxes on Social Security benefits as promised by the president?
It does not change Social.
And it says that in the calendar year 2027, someone that's making less than $15,000 will see an increase in federal taxes by 18.7%. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Gomez. That's a consequence of loss of premium tax credits, health care.
Okay, so, and then in calendar year 2020, anybody making less than 15,000 sees an increase of 53.5%. Anybody who's making 15,000 to 30,000 sees an increase by 11.7%. Is that correct?
Yeah, what calendar year are we in, Mr. Gomez?
2029. That's the next page.
2029. Yes.
And then we see the next page in 2031. Anyone making less than 15,000 sees a, check this out. I thought this was a mistake. I thought I was not reading this correctly. An increase in their taxes of 74.3%.
I'm calling.
Did y'all hear that? Hi, Pam. Okay. Be silent. I get you're trying to do the old kumbaya shit and say we're all immigrants. No, the fuck we are. You know the only people in America that ain't immigrants? People who look like me. People who are descendants of slaves. We were human trafficked here. We didn't come over here singing kumbaya and shit. We was brought over here in fucking chains. And then told when we said something about the shit that we need to forget about slavery. We need to get over it. We need to get over slavery. We need to quit being fucking victims. Oh yeah, while I'm at it, let me read y'all some of these fucking comments I got on my video yesterday. I want y'all to hear this shit. Because I like responding to comments sometimes. I like. Look at this fucking dumbass here. Get your dumb ass out of here. You out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking racist piece of shit. Get your bitch ass out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Okay, here's one I got right here. He said, Jesus can help you with all that anger. That's not the first one. That is not the first one. That is not the first one. Here, let me go to the video. Let me go to the video. I need to go to the video. That's what I need to do. I need to go to the video. I need to go to my video I did yesterday. Yeah, I need to go to the video I did yesterday. And then go to my comment section. Because this dude, Bulldog Rips, says, you have so much hate in your heart. I really hope you trust Jesus as your savior because he can rescue you from all that hatred in your racist heart will. The Bible says in Matthew 12:34, the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You can't hide what's truly in your heart. Hate, racism, and cursing. Unfortunately, in the day of judgment, we all give an account for every idle and empty word. Trust Jesus today before it's too late. Romans 10:13, let him help you. And I said, you fake Christian zealots on the internet out with your projection and propaganda would never move me. Prejudice plus power equal racism. Me hurting your fragile little feelings isn't. I don't want no part of your fake Bible-thumping hypocrite Jesus. And may that MAGA God that you created to insulate yourself with burn like the plantation in Louisiana. Nothing in this Bible said anything about the lice lemming's hateful, bigoted nonsense. But I have hate in my heart. I hate racists like you. And he put Jesus loves you and can and will help that hatred. Sorry you see color instead of souls. And what's really important, John 3:16, Timothy 2:4. And I put, you can keep all those scriptures that you don't adhere to anyway. You can keep trying to establish some moral high ground while ignoring the blatant lies and hypocrisy, bigotry, and corruption from the Klansmen in power. I know if the real Jesus was here, he'd be loud about all of this while people like you who want me to forget what you racist clowns have done to my people. Again, keep your scriptures until you start adhering to them yourself. These people are they have mental diseases. I'm convinced. These people have mental diseases because they keep trying to spew out this freaking moral high ground. Like they have some room to sit and they can talk about, oh, you have so much hatred in your heart. No, the fuck I don't. I don't have hatred in my heart. I hate you. I hate racists. I hate racists who pontificate and use Jesus as a cloak for their bigotry, their hatefulness, their disgustingness. They support a man taking health care from elderly people who are sick. I am from Africa. I love President Trump. Fuck you, you raggedy, stinking bitch. Get your dumb ass out of here. Now, let me tell y'all what I did yesterday. I went to a rehab facility where somebody I went to school with is currently being there. And I went there and I encouraged my friend because he had a stroke. Because I'm a good person. Because I wanted him to know that he's not forgotten. When he can't use the right side of his body, can't even walk, will never be able to walk again. I went to tell him personally, face to face, so he see my face, not on the social media, not none of this shit. I went there myself personally to tell him I love you and keep fighting. We here for you. And the next time we go back, we're going to put him in his wheelchair. We're going to walk him outside and we're going to have talks like yesterday. What did you do with your Sunday? Did you go encourage somebody? Did you go help somebody? Or did you just assume because I hate fucking racists that I have hate bound up in my heart? No, I don't bound heart nowhere. Brad count is for ego. Toto, I hope you get deported tomorrow. I hope your mama, your daddy, your raggedy ass wife, your sisters, your brothers, and everybody close to you get deported by this monkey in chief. You fucking clown. How you like that? How you like that, Toto? You ain't going back to fucking Kansas, bitch. He's gonna send your ass to El Salvador with no due process because you love pain. You love hatefulness. You love spitefulness. You fucking clowns. Don't ever listen to the goddamn message. All y'all listen to is y'all listen to somebody sit on here and coddle your little fucking feelings. Well, fuck you and fuck your feelings. You dumb bastards voted for this shit. You voted for it. Meanwhile, while me and Benny Loco are out here doing good shit for good people, your dumb ass on the internet trying to judge people like you got some moral authority over somebody. Fuck you and that fucking bullpups clown. Fuck both of y'all. Fuck y'all. Motherfuck y'all. While we out here doing work in real life, your dumb ass on the internet, oh, you need Jesus. You don't even believe in him yourself. You worship Trump. What does the Ten Commandments say? Thou shalt not worship any graven images. Idolatry. You worship Trump. You motherfuckers ain't worshiping God. God ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit y'all doing. None of it. You're no more closer than God than the devil himself. Y'all literally sit y'all goofy asses on this internet casting judgment on people who speak out against this hatred, this bigotry, this vile fucking corruption, and then you go over here and say, I'm the one that's racist. How the fuck am I being racist when I was addressing that dirty ass lice legion yesterday for running her fucking mouth about black fatigue and talking about how ghetto black fatigue is when she can't give you a reason why there is black fatigue? She can't tell you why black people act the way they do. She can't. I can. I can tell you exactly why. I can tell you. There's always a why. If you can't answer that why, shut the fuck up talking to me. You can't answer this shit. Shut the fuck up. I can tell you why there are ratchet black people. I can tell you why there's violence in the black community. It was all orchestrated by the white devils in power now. I promise you this. Give it about a year or so. And I guarantee you your tone is going to change specifically because what y'all thought was going to happen was Trump was going to get in that office and he was going to pass these fucking bills that was only going to affect people who look like me. Never minding the fact that he's the president of the United States of America, not just me. You fucking dumbass ghouls. And now y'all want sympathy from me. Fuck you. You get everything you deserve. I hope he steal every fucking dime from you. I hope he kick your racist ass grandma and your racist ass papa out that fucking nursing home and back into your raggedy ass fucking single wire with dog shit everywhere. I hope it all happens to you because you asked for it. That's what you get for worshiping the devil. Y'all got your stupid asses on the internet. Trump USA, make America great again. Now this motherfucker fucking y'all over. Now you want sympathy. Fuck you niggas. Get what you get. You made your bed, lay down in it. Roll around in that sumbitch. For every action, there is an equal or opposite reaction. Y'all reacted by going to the polls and voting for the worst pile of dog shit in human history. And then expecting him to do good by you. How do I feel about Biden? Biden ain't the goddamn president. I don't give a fuck. I send my prayers to his family and hope he gets better from his cancer diagnosis. And that's it. That's all I can do as a good person. There's nothing else more I can do. Just solicit prayers for him. That's it. You ain't gonna hear me sit up here and bash Biden. He did okay for a president. What, you gonna get up here and lie and say he didn't? The numbers are there. I don't give a fuck how much denial you are in. I don't give a fuck. Denial is a lake, is a river in the fucking Africa. That's what the denial is. Numbers are always gonna trump your bullshit, your emotions. They keep going on here thinking that they got the moral high ground and they think all this shit. Oh man, see, Trump gonna do all this for America. He gonna do all this, gonna make America great again. No, the fuck he ain't. How many wars began? There's plenty of it, Ollie. There's plenty of them. Keep looking. Right there in your face. How many videos did Biden play of himself in Gaza after eradicating millions of Palestinians and building results in his name with gold statues? How many of them? Because Trump did one. Y'all gonna talk about that? Lighter, no one gives a flying fuck. No one cares about that shit. That shit got nothing to do with us. We don't give a fuck about no fucking music charts. None of that dumbass shit. Because none of us are artists. None of us are trending right now. None of us are making money from this shit. We don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. I'm talking about shit that bothers us. Do you condemn Hamas? Yes. But do I also condemn what Israel's doing to everybody else? Yes, the fuck I do. Two things are true at the same goddamn time. They use Hamas, just like y'all use Christianity, to go murder, maim, kill any and everybody. Yes, I'm against it. Was I for a two-state solution? Yes, I was. Because you know why? Because I've been in combat twice. This ain't that. This is one person bombing the shit out of old people and kids. Netanyahu, where's y'all anger for this bitch-ass nigga? Where is it? This motherfucker said, I'm Palestinian and Israel are not the problem. I'm Palestinian and Israel are not the problem. What they are doing is disgusting, but it's Hamas's fault. You are the biggest lying pile of dog shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life of living. And get the fuck out my chat, oily maniac. Get your dumb ass the fuck out of here. You're the reason why those babies are dying over there, you fucking clown. So you saying it's okay to bum kids and old people and hospitals and deprive these people of food and living like regular human beings. You dirty, disgusting scumbag pile of shit. Fuck you and them. Who's the only person over there that's a war criminal right now? Bibi Netanyahu. He's bumming the shit out of them. He don't want no peace. He wants eradication. He wants ethnic cleansing. That's what the fuck he wants. Ain't got nothing to do with religion. This got to do with power and greed. And y'all over here talking about what Hamas did was bad. What Donald Trump just went over there and literally sucked the dick of the people funding Hamas. Are you going to say anything about that? No, you're not. Of course you ain't. Of course you're not. Of course you ain't going to say shit. Because that's what you fucking fucktards do. You see an obvious problem and you don't say shit. You don't say nothing. You don't care. You just let them do whatever they want. Let them go murder kids and starve them to death. Let them eradicate and push those people off their fucking land. Y'all don't know shit about how it... Y'all don't even... Shut up, Will. Ain't no point even getting your blood pressure up for these stupid motherfuckers. Motherfuckers don't even know shit about history or nothing. Ain't even studied on it. Ain't even looked up the first damn fact in whatever fucking happened. I got racists in my comment section Mad because I'm hurting their little itty bitty feelings because I'm telling the truth. Oh, Will's a racist. You're a racist, Will, because you keep telling the truth on me. You're a racist.
A mob of white people are serial killers and murderers. 2 white kids shot up a school. A white person 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 killed 60 people in Vegas. A white guy stabbed 4 college students. A white guy shot up a church. A white guy was a serial killer. 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 A white lady went cuckoo one day and killed a kid. A white guy murdered a whole family. White people made this. A white guy kidnapped and murdered a woman. A white guy killed his girlfriend and then himself. A white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered at least 4 women. A white guy kidnapped and sexually assaulted young boys. This white guy killed a man. This white guy killed a whole family. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered several women. A white man sexually assaulted and murdered his own daughter. This white couple killed another couple. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered an 11-year-old child. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered an 11-year-old child. These 2 white teenagers killed their teenage friend. This white lady killed her husbands. This white guy killed his whole family. This white guy murdered a bunch of college students. This white lady killed her baby and got away with it. This white man kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered a young boy. This white lady and this white man killed her husband. This white guy killed this woman. This white man killed a lot of hamburgers and also people. A white guy shot up this McDonald's and murdered 21 people. These 2 white farm owners killed a bunch of people. This white guy killed his wife. This was a white serial killer. These were white serial killers. This was a white serial killer. This was a white serial killer. This was a white lady serial killer. This was an old-timey white serial killer. This guy never murdered a toothbrush, but he sure killed a lot of people. So I'm going to ask the same question that you asked about black youths. How do we fix this? Resources, education, opportunity, community. Oof, your commenters say, oh, not a surprise, you like that. Some things never change. And the news is silence. Not really. There is no fixing this. Hope is gone. Surprise, surprise. These are all with regards to your comments about black youths. They live for that shit. If it ain't in a rap song, they don't want to hear it. Call animal control. Lead in the head. Pew, 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 pew. Basketball Americans doing basketball American things. I call them hood rats. We need to start cutting off hands. But it's okay, they're black, it'll be fine. White people attacked as usual. Also, don't tell me not to get political on my own page, this is true crime.
A mob of black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last...
A mob of...
Wow. Just thought y'all wanted to hear that. Thought y'all want to hear that. Since they say blacks are we don't have exhaustion from this shit. Sorry. Oh, you sent that one too? Shit. The hits keep coming.
And hot on this fucking one. 20 years and 28 motherfucking days I gave to this fucking country that I don't even fucking recognize anymore. 20 fucking years and 28 fucking days of honorable fucking service. Changing people's lives. During wartime and fucking peace. Raising my right hand to take an oath to the Constitution to defend this country against enemies, foreign and fucking domestic. And we got this fucking Trump, this fucking hump, and his fucking monkeys destroying this fucking country, going over fucking seas talking to fucking terrorists, putting money in his fucking pocket. But you fucking maggot motherfuckers are okay with this shit. And you motherfucking veterans who support them, your service doesn't mean fucking shit. I served all around the fucking world. I was in fucking Cuba. I was in fucking Korea. I was in Sicily. I was in and out of country during the Gulf War, flying classified missions, delivering fucking material on every fucking airplane you can name. From fucking C-2s to C-130s to C-5s to fucking helicopters and everything else, landing on fucking aircraft carriers and any other fucking place to deliver material in the fucking darkness of fucking night. But this is the fucking country that you allowed this bitch to fucking make, to put money in his fucking pocket, have the worst fucking wife, the worst fucking kids. You all fucking disgust me. And you motherfuckers that think you're patriots behind him, a treasonous traitor, you're motherfucking hatreds. And you fake fucking Christians, fuck you. May you all rot in fucking hell, because we all have a fucking judgment day. That I do believe.
Thank you.
Yours ain't gonna go so fucking good.
Thank you.
It's Saturday morning. I'm so fucking sick and fucking tired of seeing this dumb motherfucker say the stupidest fucking shit. The weave? Motherfucker, please. You don't fucking weave. And you keep fucking attacking Joe Biden? He got more fucking sense in his fucking pinky no matter what his cognitive fucking ability is today or it was yesterday. You fucking bloated fuck and all your fucking monkeys and every one of you rotten bitches from Nome to Headset to fucking Little Marco to all of them, to the raspy fucking Robert Kennedy, all of you motherfuckers.
Talk about me, boy.
Motherfuckers, the worst this country has ever had in a fucking administration. I served under Reagan and fucking Papa Bush and Clinton and fucking Junior Bush. And no matter how much you may hate them motherfuckers or love them, they never were like this. This is fucking insanity. I don't recognize this fucking country anymore with the fucking misogyny on fleek and the fucking racism. Deporting people that are trying to get citizenship who are paying taxes and mortgages and car notes and are productive members of society. People dying in ICE detention.
Keep preaching.
Motherfuckers don't care.
Nope.
But I blame you motherfuckers that voted them in. Fuck you this Saturday morning. Fuck you next Saturday fucking morning. And the remaining Saturday mornings that you breathe the same motherfucking air that I fucking breathe, that I should put a fucking tariff on because you motherfuckers don't deserve to breathe it. Fuck you, Trump, your whole rotten fucking administration, and your fucking willingness to fucking sell out this country to fucking evil motherfuckers that I fucking defended against. Fuck you and every fucking person named fucking Trump.
I certainly agree with everything that he said in that video. I, as a United States Marine Corps veteran, co-sign his message. And motherfuck Donald Trump. And fuck every last one of you fucks that voted for him too. May you suck a AIDS dick from the devil himself. I agree with you, good sir. Mr. Brad. Salute to you and thank you for your service, good guy. Thank you. Fuck every last one of them. Yep. I am in agreement with him. I am in agreement with him. 8 years, 3 months. 8 years, 3 months in the Marine Corps. Been some of the places he been to. It's a sergeant. Sergeant Will 007 at your service. Sergeant Williams. Me. I agree with that. 100%. I agree with that. Oh, y'all gotta hear. Y'all gotta hear her. Y'all gonna hear her today.
All rise. The Court of No Appeals is now in session.
Come on, Nick Nack.
I've been gone for a couple of weeks, So we got a lot to cover, so much so that I had to write the topics down, which I never do. Usually I just hit record and, I go. I'm still doing that, but I just had to write the topics.
Let her cook.
Having said that, I can't cover everything and everyone. So please don't come into the comments saying, oh, you forgot this, you forgot that. No, I didn't forget. I just can't cover everything and everyone. Sometimes you just got to apply a blanket read to some shit. Now, the first person on the docket, Shannon Sharp, a.k.a. King Dingaling. Come bring that ass on down, because you're the first one up today. Now, it doesn't surprise me that Shannon Sharp is a mandinga. I mean, a nigga looks like Barney dipped in dark chocolate, but he a rich nigga, so fuck looks. Not to mention the fact that that tall, collard green and cornbread country ass nigga who at the age 57 still talk like he fresh off the fucking cotton fields. So a white bitch hitting him with a hard ER to make his dick hard is not shocking. Now, one thing about Shannon Sharp, you always got to pay attention to a nigga that talks in quotes and sound bites, especially motivational quotes. Because if you pay attention to him, when he speaks, he doesn't have like normal conversation. It's always a fucking quote, anecdote, or some type of shit. Come on now, Skip. You know, my mama granddad used to always tell me the toe you step on today might be connected to the foot of the leg of the man whose ass you got to kiss tomorrow. Also, see, that was promise. You count time. I make time count. You don't determine your worth. Your worth is determined by the person that's going to pay the price. Like I always tell people, you got to put limits on what you give, because the takers don't put no limits on what they're going to take. That type of shit.
Cool.
Anytime a nigga that's not a preacher is talking to you like one, it's a reason behind that shit. The reason is, if he can make you see him as the preacher, you'll never think of him as being the sinner. That's what that shit is about. And a lot of y'all niggas be eating it up, especially Ocho Cinco. Go ahead, preach, no. That nigga, you spitting, no, that nigga ain't spitting, is regurgitating. I guarantee you, he was sitting down one day and he told a fucking anecdote about what his grandma or grandpa said, and it went well, and then that just became a part of the fucking brain. Because clearly this nigga ain't taking his own advice. Because if you watch my content, you see I made a whole fucking clips of him going against his own fucking self. Cat Williams tried to tell you, Monique tried to tell you. The closest you're going to get to ever being a white man is fucking a white woman, which is why you niggas do it. Especially you niggas that immediately come into some money or some fucking status. Because you're under the presumption that being in proximity to white pussy is going to put you in proximity to white power. That never has been, nor will it ever be the fucking case.
Cool.
Because what the white man giveth, the white man shall take it the fucketh away as soon as you covet and disrespect his bitch. Y'all niggas will leave home quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry for Becky's ass, but you don't never stop to realize that Becky ain't never left home for you. Because if it's one thing a white woman gonna always have, it's white tears and white privilege, both of which shall and can be used against you in the court of public opinion and in the court of motherfucking law. And yeah, that's some people making the argument about Bill Belichick being 70-some years old with a 24-year-old girlfriend. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, or whatever the fuck. It's still gross. But nevertheless, the difference between you and Bill Belichick is you're black and rich. He's white and wealthy.
Tell him again.
He has the complexion for the legal protection. You don't. He can fully finance his freedom. You can't. Shannon Sharp, we hereby sentence you to a lifetime in white pariah pussy. Because it's already eating you alive, so let it finish the fucking job.
Ooh.
Case closed. Next on the docket, we have Shiloh Hendricks, you meth face looking bitch. Now, we all know she's the white woman that called a 5-year autistic black boy the N-word, and she's probably racked up $1 million plus at this point. I'm not going to touch too much on her. And I know the gentleman that recorded her was not black, but I want to take this as an opportunity to talk to my people. Put the fucking phone down. I know that we're in an age of recording for evidence, but I need you to keep in mind that Rodney King was brutally beaten on camera in May of 1992. I was 11 years old. I'm 44.
Talk.
They didn't give a fuck then. They don't give a fuck now.
I was in high school.
Especially knowing
I was
that
a
there's
freshman.
a white supremacist in the White House. And because they know that there's a white supremacist in the White House, white people, white racist people are much more emboldened to say and do shit now more than ever because they think that there's no consequence. Because there's no consequence for the white supremacists in the White House as of yet. So they feel much more emboldened to get away with shit. But see, what I need my people to do is put the fucking phone down. Because one thing, white people like to embarrass, but they don't like to be embarrassed right back. And that's when I need y'all to start roasting these motherfucking marshmallows over an open fucking flame. Immediately. I want you to verbally assassinate these motherfuckers so bad their ancestors are crying on their behalf. And when they come into your personal space, now, of course, if you don't feel safe, if it's more of them than it is you, or whatever the case may be, do whatever you need to do to be safe. But if you know that you can handle business and they step into your personal space, handle fucking business. Because once white people learn that when they fuck around and there's a 100% chance they're going to get knocked the fuck out right where the fuck they stand, they're going to cease and desist with a lot of this bullshit. Because notice, white people only talk shit online because they're comfortable behind a fucking screen. And then when they in person, they never talk shit to us when it's just one of them and it's more than one of us. And if they are going to talk shit in that predicament, they always got to have a prop. They went from using a fucking whip to a billy club to a gun. They always got to have some shit in order to be able to talk fucking tough. So put the phone down and start knocking them the fuck out. That's the only way we gonna get some shit resolved. Either start roasting their ass so they fucking retreat, or if they get in your personal space, you know what the fuck to do. Next, I want to talk about Rodney Hinton Jr. Now, I want to say this. If you hail Luigi Mangione as a hero, but you see Rodney Hinton Jr. as a villain, you're racist. Full fucking stop. I don't care. Because vigilantism is vigilantism. But it is not lost on any of us that when a white person takes the law into their own hands, it's always fucking justified. It's always...
Look at all these fucking, look at all these leech legends coming out of the woodwork trying to act tough. Aren't you talking through a screen? Look at your bitch ass. Look at you. Tony over here mad. Y'all hurt? Your feelings hurt? That means the Queen's message is being felt, god dang me. That message is hitting y'all in y'all motherfucking souls right now. Jesus. Go ahead, Queen.
Understood. His actions, their actions as a white person was always necessary. But when it comes to black people, we are expected to stay within the means of the justice system as though the justice system was created to...
Hey, you know what? Be silent. I'm gonna tell you something. Here's a quote that I know for fact that is a fucking fact. If it ain't for you, you ain't gonna feel it. If it ain't for you, you ain't gonna feel it. Who it's offending is the ones who needed to be offended. The ones that come up in here talking about you're a racist. You got hatred in your heart. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. That's you projecting. You're only mad because I am calling out a specific truth about you. And you can't stomach to look in the mirror to accept accountability for it. That is it. Now, go ahead.
To give us fucking justice. And it absolutely the fuck was not.
Look at Grayson in here mad. Look at you mad. Shout out to Rodney Hinton. Shit.
To that sheriff that lost his life, sorry to that man, but now you know what it's like to be on the opposite end of you fit the fucking description.
Ooh, say
and
that one more time.
White racist people, y'all not even mad about that fucking cop. You don't give a fuck about him. You're mad that Rodney Hinton Jr. walked in that courtroom with 20 to 30 officers deep, which is never done, staring him down, and he stared each and every one of them motherfuckers back down. He held his head up high, and he showed no remorse because he didn't fucking have any. That's what y'all mad about. And you can fucking stay mad. You're not going to keep killing our children, and you're not going to keep killing us. And it's also not lost that the media is focusing on what Rodney Hinton Jr. did and not why. The sheriff that killed his son lied. That young man was running away. If he was running away, your fucking life wasn't in danger. And you didn't have to shoot him in the back, and you didn't have to murder him. And to that finance company that called in, that's lied and said the car was stolen simply because he missed a payment, you might as well cut the fucking check now and close your doors, because you will be out of business. Next, I want to talk about Black Renaissance. Right now, this country is burning. And despite that, as Black people, we are continuing to foster community within our community. We are finding joy both individually and collectively. We have the GNX tour, we have the Cowboy Carter tour, Sinners and Ironheart, and so much more. And I love that we are taking this time for ourselves, and we have been able to remain unmoved in our joy. And as always, even when we're minding our business, white people are always watching and waiting. And in one of my previous videos, I said that Trump's plans cannot progress without our participation. And he has proven that to be entirely true. That our role in his authoritarianism, or his wannabe authoritarianism, is very vital. And that was proven on the White Day of Protest on April 5th, 2025. Because that's what it was. It was a day of protest, but essentially it was a day of white protest, because Black people sat that shit the fuck out, as we should. Now, when that day of protest happened, there were no incidents. There were no tanks, there were no guns, there was no tear gas. It was no incidents. So much so that you goofy ass white bitch liberals got on here saying, oh, we need to have bouncy houses to entertain the kids, like this is a fucking game. That goes to show you that it's not until Black people get out there in the street that they have the tanks, the guns, and the tear gas.
Yep.
And once we're out there and that happens, that's going to create a riot.
Yep.
And then he can invoke martial law.
Yep.
But because we have remained unmoved and we are not taking the bait, they're getting more and more desperate by the day. And every week, there's a new term, there's a new phrase, there's something that is thrown out there with the intent to take us off our path. And to make our joy go away.
Yep.
Therein lies the new catchphrase, which is Black fatigue. Now, Black fatigue is an actual thing. And it's about how Black people are fatigued by the racism that we deal with on a daily basis.
Facts.
And to the white bitch that got on here and co-opted that term, fuck you and the unwashed gangbang pussy you popped out of. We can start there.
Facts.
You're unseasoned and unwashed just like your chicken, you cock-a-doodle-doo face bitch.
Facts.
But her account, I don't know her name. When it comes to these people, I don't give enough of a fuck to learn their names. But she has since disappeared. The original video is gone. Her account is gone. Which lets me know that they're just planted here to, again, cause discourse. And that's the thing. We can talk about this. I'm talking about it right now. But my joy remains unmoved.
Facts.
I'm talking about it in the sense to bring awareness to my people that this is what they're trying to do. I'm not talking about it to change anybody's mind. Fuck that shit. I don't need to change their mind because it's never going to change. They're racist, and it is what the fuck it is. So we can talk about these things. We can have a discourse amongst ourselves as long as we stay true to the issue at hand, which is to not go out there and to remain in our joy, and for that joy to remain unmoved. Because if you pay close attention, what she said in the video, and I'm paraphrasing, is that every time she opens social media, she sees hood rattery, ratchetry, and Black people fighting on cruise ships. Now that caught my attention because that's oddly fucking specific. Now see, this is how the algorithm generally works. If you watch a video, first of all, for that to show up on your page, you have to be actively seeking that out.
Facts.
Type in the search bar because that's not going to pop up.
Facts.
I'm on Black TikTok and that shit don't pop up.
Nope.
You have to go search for that.
Yep.
And just like you have videos of Black people fighting on cruise ships, there's plenty of people, white videos of white people fighting on cruise ships.
Alabama.
Or destroying whole fucking cities.
Alabama.
But nevertheless, back to the issue at hand. When you watch a video, even if you don't like it, if you watch the video past a certain point, or especially to the very end, if you save that video, if you share that video, if you comment on that video, you're engaging. And you're telling the algorithm in some form
I want to see more
that you like this type of content.
Yep.
So if you're a white person that doesn't like Black people and you're tired of Black people and you don't have anything in common with Black people, then the only reason that Black people will be showing up on your FYP is if you're actively seeking us out.
Facts.
And you're actively seeking our content out. And because MAGA doesn't have an original thought between them, now you're starting to see, now that her video is gone, you're starting to see all these other white racist people talking about how they have Black fatigue and how we're all over, let it finish the fucking job. Case closed. Next on the docket, we have Shiloh Hendricks, you meth face looking bitch. Now, we all know she's the white...
Hold on. I think it went back. I'm going to see if she put another video up. Where you go? There we go.
And how we're all over their FYP and they're tired of seeing it.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Again, if you don't like us, if you don't have anything in common with us, then we shouldn't be on your FYP. I don't like MAGA. I don't have anything in common with them. They don't show up on my FYP like that. If anything, I'm seeing it from a mutuals page or people that I follow. But I don't like that kind of content, so it's not going to show up on my FYP. Y'all stay proving that we're literally, Black people are literally the air you racist white motherfuckers breathe. You can't live without us. Nope. You use us and our content for clicks and fucking views, because a lot of you bitches that don't have views, that don't have followers, you're jumping on the Black rage bait train.
Like Ryan Garcia did when he said he hated all niggas and wanted to resurrect George Floyd.
And that's how you're getting content. That's how you're getting followers. Because you don't have anything to say. So you just got to follow the script. Y'all literally, you start, one of y'all start that clapping off beat shit, and here come the rest of you. Y'all so uncreative that you got to put nonsensical words on a fucking screen and stare at it stupidly because one of y'all came up with that, so the rest of y'all got to follow fucking suit. You don't have an original thought between you. Y'all all operating from one fucking brain cell, and that bitch is about to cease and desist any moment because it's working overtime. Next, I want to touch on
Look at Josh mad. Look at you mad.
Our Black discourse.
Mad?
They're absolutely the fuck not. Now, while Black people can be gingers, not all gingers are Black people. Now, one of my friends that is closest to me, nearest and dearest to my heart, is a ginger Latina. I call her Pippi. She calls me Ma Dukes. And as proud of a ginger that Pippi is, she knows she's not Black. Now, to the Black woman that got on here starting that shit, I don't know what the fuck your point was, but I need my people to know and understand that you are fully fucking free. And you don't need to seek white approval from anyone.
Facts again.
I have been known to keep a fuck on reserve just in case I have to give one, but when it comes to what white people think, I've never had one in stock. And I would implore you to adopt that fucking policy. Every other culture can successfully gatekeep shit. And this shows why we can't. Because every time a white person has some fucking rhythm, they're invited to the proverbial cookout. Mm-hmm. Every time they extend kindness or they seem like they're not racist in some way, they're invited to the cookout. Not the whole purpose, but the overall point of Sinners was that the vampires can't come in, the culture vultures can't come in
until we invite them.
Invite them. If one
that did y'all hear what she said? Y'all hear what she said? That's the reason why I wanted y'all to watch that movie. That's the reason why I wanted y'all to watch Sinners. The biggest message I got out that movie is culture vultures can't get in our culture unless we let them in. We let them in. We let them in. And when they get in, they destroy everything around it. Hence the reason when that lady in that bar yelled for them to come in, all kinds of hell broke loose. But continue, Queen. I'm sorry.
Person invites them in, that's all the fuck it takes. It just takes one to invite them in. It's not like you can invite, you say, oh, you can come in, and then someone says stop. No, once you let them in, they're in. And once they come in, they can let other vampires in, other culture vultures in. And this is exactly how this shit starts. And though I know it wasn't all gingers, we're not going to sit here and act like when Hallie was cast as Ariel, that you same gingers didn't show your whole racist ass.
Facts!
Fucking Becky. That's my term for a white bitch having a tantrum. When she was cast because she didn't look like you. To my people, the cookout is fucking closed. The proverbial cookout, the real cookout.
Amen.
It's closed. Cut it the fuck off. Because we are so quick to invite them into our spaces when they're quick to tell us we're not welcome in theirs.
Ooh-wee. That right there hit.
This is our time to start having our own shit. That's not to say you can't like white people that are gingers. You can't like other races. We can't be friends with other races. I don't have a particularly large amount of white friends. I only have one. And she's not an American white woman. She's a European white woman that wasn't born and raised here. And I know she loves me and I love her. But she understands that I'm black first and my people come first. And I understand that she's Romanian first and her people come first to her. That is how we can operate. Understand who you are and understand who comes first. Because we're never going to come first to people that don't look like us. Gingers are not black. Black people, there are black people that are gingers, but not all gingers are black. Let's cut that shit out real fucking quick.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I want to talk about is the Nottoway plantation. And I want to use that, and of course, you know, we know the story. It was one of the largest plantations. It was used for like a resort, and it burned down. I'm not sure the circumstances of the fire. Needless to say, we're all happy about it, that it's no longer existing. But I wanted to take that as an opportunity to discuss my disdain for the term "we are not our ancestors," because I see it a lot, and I see it a lot in my comments. And this is no
I am my ancestors
to the people that have
so
left it in my comments. And this is not me telling you or anyone don't use it. You do whatever the fuck you like. But
hold on, Samuel, don't touch him yet. Don't touch him yet. Don't touch him yet. Don't touch him yet. Don't worry about it. I'm still gonna say what I need to say. The ones who come in the comment section in black spaces, right, who say shit like the queen, Nikki, she's a racist, right, are the ones she's directly talking to. Because if she wasn't talking to you, it would be like water on a duck's back. It won't. If it don't apply, let it fly. It wouldn't bother you if you sit here and heard me talk about the history of how white people have murdered, ate our bodies, raped us, discriminated against us, microaggressions, all kinds of dog whistles they use today, how they still profit and benefit off of the systems and stuff set up by racists back then that they still enjoy to this day. If that shit did not bother you, if you weren't a racist, if you knew what I was saying was actual factual, you wouldn't be upset in the comment section. You wouldn't come in here trying to detest what this lady's saying. You wouldn't even give a fuck because you would be right here in agreement with it because it's true. The whole purpose about, no, Benny Loco, you're good. You good. Because he's still here. The whole premise behind Sinners, and I can say it freely now, was the fact that those vampires represent how we let white culture invade black spaces. And black spaces then get infected with their virus. And we start picking up things that they do. Hence the reason black people turning to vampires. Notice there was only 1 or 2 black vampires that got away at the end of the movie. It's the same thing of how capitalism works in America. We can make a couple black people over here, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Michael Jordan, we can make them billionaires. And then say, see, there ain't no racism. See, Michael Jordan's rich. Oprah Winfrey's rich. Beyonce's rich. Jay-Z's rich. See, why can't you be rich too? Because they allow certain individuals into those kinds of spaces just so they can better insulate themselves against having to explain why you're still fucking racist, just like your Mima and your Papa was. Why you're still just like those people who chase Ruby Bridges, try to chase Ruby Bridges trying to go to school to learn an education. You yelled racial slurs at her. You're still alive, because she is. She just turned 70. You're still alive. You were there yelling racial epithets at that woman. You yelled at that little 6-year-old girl going to school to learn something. Yeah. And then you come here and try to justify it by saying that, Trill Will, you're a racist. I'm a racist. Ralph Mouth, how am I a racist? I can't wait to hear this one. How am I a racist? Do I have prejudice plus power to affect the way you live your life? No, the fuck I don't. Can I write laws to tell you where you can and can't go? Do I write laws to tell you where you can and can't live? Do I write laws to make sure that your school gets defunded? Do I make laws to make sure you don't get on health insurance because of your skin colors? Do I have the right to discriminate against you when you're trying to rent an apartment in Manhattan in 1977? Do I have the power to do that? Nope, I don't. Oops, guess I checked all the boxes. I ain't racist. You're the racist. You're trying to project your inner bigotry, and the only reason why you're saying that shit is because you want to be free to call me a nigger with a hard ER. You want to be free to say that, boy, get over here while I'm talking to you, and I'm supposed to say yes, sir, and I duck my head down and I can't look you in the eye. That's what you fucking want. You fucking limeless, you fucking seasonless piece of shit. That's what you are. You want that. That's what Make America Great Again is. They want to bring Jim Crow back. Back to the good old days when black people were treated like property and we couldn't stand up for ourselves. And now that we're standing up to you racist motherfuckers, now you can't handle it. You can't handle a black woman saying that shit to you. I don't give a fuck if you are biracial. You still a fucking coon. You still a fucking coon. I don't give a fuck. Racism ain't got a color. The fuck you mean? Racism don't have a color. The only one that rules this society, though, in America, is white racism. Unpopular opinion, you can scroll your monkey ass the fuck out this live stream. Nobody asked you to be here. Y'all come in here, why you being so disrespectful? Because I don't have time to coddle your little fragile feelings. If you ain't been watching this live stream, you will see where these motherfuckers are about to kick your grandma and papa off of Medicare. You don't give a fuck. They're about to steal power from the judicial branch in violation of the Constitution. Steal power from the legislative branch. Unconstitutional. Give all the power to Donald fucking Trump, who can't even form a fucking sentence properly. But your dumb ass in here trying to tell me, oh man, why you gotta be so disrespectful? Man, fuck you and your respect, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What we're about to see in this country is fucking fascism 2.0. Hitler style. Hitler-style authoritarianism. And you ain't here trying to talk about the most minuscule, ignorant, stupid-ass shit because your little feelings hurt. No, it's called being a man and being emotional. Why are you in here crying then, you bitch ass nigga? Y'all are the most crybaby ass bitches I ever seen in my life. All y'all do is whine. Oh, he hurt my feelings. Oh, Will hurt my feelings. You want me to what? You want me to pat your back and make you burp and give you a bottle, you bitch ass nigga? Huh? That's what you want? You want me to pick you up? It's gonna be okay, Samuel. Who's daddy's big boy? Cause y'all are fucking weird. You're fucking weird. Your freedoms are at stake. Cause you thought that this orange fuck was only gonna go after people who look like me. You thought that. What is the solution to this problem? You fucking listen, you'll find out. Anyway, like I was fucking saying, before I got rudely interrupted by this dumbass who's want me to protect his fucking feelings. Man, fuck you. Yep, Detroit, that's all it has been. It's nothing but a farce, my boy. It's nothing but a farce. They created this bullshit ass enemy so that they can then turn around and say, look, those blacks are the reason why you're in trouble. Those immigrants are the reason why you're in trouble. Those trans people, those gay people, all those people are the reason why you're in this trouble, in this mess that you're in right now. It's your fault. And then when you speak out on it, now you're emotional. Now you don't have any emotional intelligence. You can't control your emotions. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. These whiny ass bitches are always crying. Who's banning books because it hurt their feelings? White people. Who's removing laws right now because they want to have their way and they want to be able to talk to black people without punity or without any kind of rule of consequence? White people. It ain't me. It damn sure ain't me. Because the moment your big stupid ass can get on the internet and tell me as a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen about these motherfuckers passing this motherfucking bill right here that strips power from two co-equal branches of government, that steals money from elderly people and babies with diseases and shit, and you can literally just sit here and tell me all this goofy ass shit and tell me I'm the racist for pointing out all this shit. Something is fucking wrong with you. It ain't like I'm sitting on this app lying to your face like these other fucking cocksucking Sambos on this app. I'm literally showing you the proof of it right here. This is from the United States House Committee on Ways and Means. They are the one who write the bills, you fucking moron. But for me out here telling you the truth about Donald Trump and this raggedy Klansman administration, you say I am the one that is the problem. I'm the racist, right? That's what you fucking dumbasses think. That I'm somehow the fucking reason for all this shit going on. Like I said, they plan worked. Meanwhile, they're going to sprinkle a little bit of crumbs on you for 2025, when next year 2026, and then when 2027 hits, and you see your taxes go up by 15.7%, and then the year following by 13.1%, and then by 2029 by 74.3%, then you're going to think, this black content creator, I don't remember his name, was telling me exactly what was about to fucking happen. But he was racist because he hurt my motherfucking feelings. Never mind the one who sat here and tell you dumb motherfuckers what these stupid ass, scamming ass, bitch ass niggas are going to do for y'all. They're going to fuck every last one of us. Every one of us. Every single one. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I don't give a fuck what your background is. I don't give a fuck what your religion is. I don't care about none of that shit. They don't either. What they care about is how much can we steal from your stupid ass while you think it's my black ass the reason behind your financial shortcomings. Not the billionaires getting more goddamn money. Not them. Not the ones who own 4 or 5 houses. Not the ones who own yachts and shit. Driving around in these $200,000 and $300,000 cars. And they don't even give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your kids. They don't give a fuck about your grandparents. They don't give a fuck about anybody sick in your family. You stupid fucks come over here arguing at me like I'm the one making the rules. I'm telling you what the rules are. I'm showing you that shit. But somehow it's my fault. It's Will's fault. It's Will's fault. It's Will's fault. It's my fault. It's my fault that Trump and his raggedy ass Republicans are stealing all. They finna pull the biggest heist in American fucking history. They finna pull the biggest heist in all of America. Right? Your dumb ass is gonna have to pay to buy a brand new yacht for a billionaire, and you ain't even raging mad, and you sitting here trying to throw stones in a glass house at me, like I'm the reason for your fucking downfall, and your dumb ass still falling for the biggest capitalistic fucking scam of a lifetime. Oh man, it ain't the business stealing all the money from everybody. It ain't them. It's that black guy on YouTube. It's his fault. How is it my fault? Am I making money off of doing these live streams? A little bit. I'm sure $8.07 is gonna affect your livelihood a whole lot, ain't it? Me making $8 on this live stream is gonna affect your livelihood, is it? This $8.07 is gonna stop you from feeding your fucking family. You stupid fuck still ain't got it yet. You still ain't got it. You still ain't got it. If I wanted to right now, I could super chat myself $100 and wouldn't miss it. I don't make money off YouTube. I make money in real life. $8.07? I already beat that with this. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, he's grifting trying to get money. He's trying to steal money. Why the fuck would I do that when I got my wallet right here with money in it? Why the fuck would I do that? I'm not doing this shit for the money. If I was, I'd be begging for super chats every 5 seconds. I do this shit because I care about people. And people just so happen to fuck with me and they donate to the channel. Fucking monkeys. Y'all get y'all dumbasses on the internet. Oh man, he's just trying to grift money off people. He over here grifting. He a liberal grifter. He's a liberal panhandler. No, I'm not. I don't make that much money on YouTube. The most I ever made on YouTube was like $300. And I got that in my wallet right now. That's nothing. I can piss through. I gotta go buy a new condenser for my AC unit on my truck. That's gonna be about $400. You think this $8.07 can help me buy that motherfucker? It ain't gonna scratch it. Yep, Mahar, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. According to these fucking weirdos, it's my fault. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is over here sucking Putin's dick every time you look up. He just came from the Middle East. Shout out to Benny Loco in the super chat. She said, get you a beverage. Get you something to drink. You know you're thirsty. Or a smoke. Yes. Thank you, Queen. They want me to be over here like them. Because they love giving their money to motherfucking Candace Owens and fucking that other Tom Poole. They love it. They love it. They love it. Donald Trump talked to Putin today, and they got absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. Jesse the super said, get me a slushie. Brother, love you. Salute, bro. For real, Benny Loco? Yeah, that thing gonna be wild on the 5.7. It's wild on the 5.7. And I gotta get 2 cans of Freon to go in that bitch. That's why the air conditioner won't come on. But it's okay. It's gonna get fixed. It'll get fixed probably about Thursday or Friday. Whenever I have time to take it back over there to my buddy and get it fixed. Or I could do it myself. I don't want to. God knows I don't want to. But yeah. Out in the war on day one. No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. Oh yeah, that sound like my dad. My dad really schooled me on how to fix stuff in my car too. My dad was literally the one that told me yesterday. Well, as soon as I went to my dad's, oh, shout out to Mahari. He said, Mahari said, give me some food stamps from Favre by Shelton. Damn. Yeah, you about to get timed out. Mahari about to get timed the fuck out. Shelton about to time your ass out. Yeah, I got my Charger. My Challenger. It's outside. My Challenger's outside. I'm just doing my truck right now. I gotta get headlights for my Challenger though. Yeah, I'm waiting for Shelton too. Shelton, where the fuck you at, dog? I thought you would have already timed Mahari ass out already. I would have thought you would have timed his ass out already. That's crazy work. Damn, Mahari. Mahari keep fucking with damn Shelton. I want to finish Andrew 100. What's up, bro? I want to finish her video because it's not right. I got all the way in and then I got distracted from weirdos. But yeah, here she goes. Go ahead and finish, Queen.
Once I give you my perspective, I can only hope that it will change yours.
Sir, facts.
I don't get upset when I see it or I hear it. You know, my knee-jerk reaction is I don't like it, but I don't get upset because I understand the sentiment and the context in which it's being said. And while you may not mean it in a disrespectful way,
it comes out as a disrespect.
It's still disrespect. Now, I know that you mean it in the sense that We are not our ancestors, meaning that we don't have to just sit here
and take
shit. We don't just have to allow white people to get physical with us and be violent with us or towards us, or, you know, say things to us, and we can't talk back. But what I need those people that use that term to understand is that the level of trauma that our ancestors dealt with, from slavery to Jim Crow to pre-civil rights.
Mopar, no car.
That is a level of pain and trauma that we will never be able to wrap our individual nor collective heads around, let alone comprehend. They took a lot of shit, so we didn't have to. Because I don't give a fuck how tough you are, how radicalized you are. You wouldn't survive slavery if we ever had to go back there, which that's not going to happen. But in the event that it, you know, it was a possibility, or you were transported back to that time, you wouldn't be able to survive it. You wouldn't. Because everything that our ancestors endured is the reason why we have the freedoms that we have today. Is that freedom perfect? No, we're still fighting for certain rights and for certain freedoms. But the ones that we have, we can't deny that our lives are not better than what our ancestors were.
Facts.
Lives were. And that's what they fought for.
Amen.
That's what they died for. If they could have spoken up at that time and would known that they would have still been alive like we can, then I'm sure they would have done that. But that was a part of survival. Taking it wasn't because they wanted to. They took it because they had to, because it was a means of survival.
Yep, or they would have died.
Because if they didn't survive,
we wouldn't
be here right now.
Mm-mm.
And therein lies the disrespect when you make that statement. And again, I understand the sentiment behind it. But words mean things, and they carry a lot of power, and they carry a lot of weight. And when you say we are not our ancestors, it takes away, it detracts from the contribution that they made to the very lives that we lead today. So again, I'm not telling you not to say it, but I would implore you to think twice before you do. They're absolutely the fuck not. Now, while black people can be gingers, not all gingers are black people. Now, one of my...
I already know. We already heard that. That was the end of it. That was the end of it. I heard all of it. I done heard it all. I done had it all. I done heard it all. Oh, da, 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 da.
My name is Christy, and I absolutely fuck my dog on a regular basis.
Damn!
Because I'm such an ugly, insufferable cunt. No
Wow. Damn. She's, oh boy, y'all need to go subscribe to her page. She just be out here, cracking these bitches across their head.
Why do liberal men run their mouths? Sorry, why do liberal boys run their mouths? Like, they act so big, bad, and tough in their lives and in their videos. It's just hilarious to me. There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with. And it'll end up just like political punches when y'all were like, oh, that's just like MAGA to have to bring violence into it. Then don't run your mouths. Don't run your mouths. If you can't run it in the ring, don't run it outside the ring. That's my challenge to y'all. Please, make a video. Let me know that you're willing to do it. And if you're not, your audience should be absolutely ashamed of you, and they should make fun of you every time you start to run your mouth in your lives, in your videos, whatever. Just say, nah, you didn't want that puff with Ray Ray. This whole thing got taken way too far. I found out today that people were doxing me. Men who are 290 pounds, 6'9", are challenging me to a boxing match as if they don't know that anybody can do it within the weight division. Have you guys not watched combat sports before?
God, it smells like bitch in here. Oh, there's the bitch.
Also, what the fuck did you think he was doing? What the fuck did you think you could possibly be doing?
I was just telling her that nobody...
And now you scared.
No, I'm not scared of her. No, that was
You scared now, bitch. You's a bitch.
You shouldn't have been talking shit. talking MAGA shit, all loose and fast.
See, that's MAGA. Get their ass on the internet, talking all tough Tony. Then motherfucker come and ring that motherfucking check. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Will's being racist. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
90 days from now, you are going to feel the effects of this. The Trump effect is going to hit really, really hard. And those who are prepared strategically, and those who actually listened when he said buy now, could potentially transform their family's wealth timeline. Let me explain to you the facts, figures, numbers, logic. Now, this is just my opinion. I'm only sharing with you exactly what I do. So Trump just went on a 4-day tour overseas. And in that 4 days, he raised $4 trillion coming back to America. And he said within the next 2 months, so all these timelines are critical, within the next 2 months, 10 trillion is going to be entering America. We went from losing $1 billion a day in this country to not losing any money every single day. There's going to be massive amounts of money flooding into America in the next 90 days. So these are the factors you need to pay attention to. Over the last week, we had China and America behind the scenes pause the tariffs and bring them down for 90 days as they come to an agreement. That ends on August 10th. That's the deadline. So pay attention to August 10th. There's usually a 90-day effect after all these things. So that'll take us into August. So in 2 months, we're gonna have about 10 trillion in new income coming.
If y'all believe this, then I got a bridge underwater to sell you in my backyard. I just want y'all to hear the propaganda these motherfuckers love to go out here and say. Y'all keep believing this shit. Y'all think Donald Trump gonna went over to Saudi Arabia and got $10 trillion? Fuck. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, my God. MLK would have fucking shot the shit on Trump. Trump would have had him arrested. He would have been arrested.
Absent black father, a lie was born, sold, and still profits. From chains to character. Let's be clear, the dangerous black man was a social fear. It was a deliberate invention designed to justify surveillance, separation, and systemic exclusion. From danger to derelict. Let's look at 2013. The CDC study again, yes, the government one. Black dads are more likely than white and Hispanic dads to eat meals with their kids, help with
yes,
work,
my morals
bathe
line
their
up with
kids,
Martin Luther
read
King.
to them, and yet the myth persists. Why? Because the lie is convenient. It absolves policymakers, it fuels TV crime dramas, and it lets racism dress up like a concern for children. This isn't about missing fathers. It's about missing accountability.
Look at this motherfucker think he knows me. You think you know me. He said I was capping about my beliefs aligning with Martin Luther King. Who would not want freedom for black people to not be discriminated against from racism? Who would not equity and wealth to be sent right back to our community where it was stolen from? Look at this stupid fuck. Look at this stupid fucker here. Look at this stupid fuck. You're just stupid. You are stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. Y'all come in here on your fucking proverbial fucking soapboxes trying to tell me that I hate white people when I don't. I hate racist. I don't give a fuck about you being a grown man. You're a boy to me. Boy. Now listen while a grown-ass man is talking. Your dumb ass came in here and made an assumption that you knew me when you don't know absolutely jack shit. You scrolled over here from your FYP onto my live stream and you thought in 5 seconds you know who the fuck I am. when you fucking don't. Because you're an ignorant bag of shit. Because you want to be tough on the internet. You are a fucking child on the internet. You're a peon. Be nice. I'll show you be nice. Let me show you how nice I am. Fuck out of here, you dick-sucking clown. How about that? Go cry to your mama. Mama, this man was mean to me on the internet. Y'all the biggest bunch of bitches I've ever seen in my all 46 years on this planet. You're a fucking whiny bitch. You're mad. You thought Martin Luther King was sitting over here trying to cut a jig for white people. Then you don't know the real Martin Luther King. You know why he was X'd out of here? Because he wanted economic equality for black folks. And when he started talking about money, they had to get him the fuck out of here. I agree with the same thing he stood on. Fucking ignorant bastard. Get your stinking ass out of here. That's the problem with you motherfuckers already. Oh man, I know this black guy. Oh, I know. I'm gonna try to hit him with a bait question. Oh, do you align with Martin Luther King? Do you? You don't even align with Martin Luther King. You don't give a fuck about Martin Luther King. You're probably glad he dead. You motherfuckers don't care about Martin Luther King. You don't. Don't come in here playing posh with me. Oh, man, see, I love Martin Luther King. No, the fuck you didn't. Yes. Yeah, Callie, tell them they don't know the real Martin Luther King. They know this watered-down, whitewashed version of MLK. Oh, he had a dream. They ain't all he had. Martin Luther King was a fucking rebel. Like Nat Turner. He was a rebel. A rebel. You know what disturbs you motherfuckers so much? This past weekend, they had an event, not even 30 minutes from my house. And 7,000 black people, all in one space, had a time this weekend. With no problems, with nothing. But guarantee you, when I look on the post on Facebook, you'll see them fucking white devils come out, them racists, talking about how those black people were stealing. You just can't leave us the fuck alone, can you? Minding a black ass business, not bothering nobody, out there putting boots on the ground, waving their fans, having a good time, listening to some good old singing, eating some good old food, celebrating with one another, and you motherfuckers could not stomach that. Why can't y'all leave us the fuck alone if y'all hate us so much? Because you need us. Yep. If you like Martin Luther King so much, do what he said and cut the fucking check. The money is owed. Well, there ain't a black person alive today that experienced slavery. But there are a lot of white people right now living amongst us right now that are benefiting from it. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oops. Oops. Whoopsie. Oops. Sorry for ya. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsies. My parents lived through the shit. My dad and my mom lived through Jim Crow. My granddaddy and my grandma lived through Jim Crow. Yep. Do you want equality for blacks and whites? No, I want equality for blacks only, period, because we've never been afforded that. We've never been afforded equity, ever. It always came with some stipulation. They always try to throw somebody else on the pile when it's come to black folks getting something that we deserve, that we earned. It's always a stipulation. Oh, what about the BIPOC community? Fuck them. Fuck them. You know why I say fuck them? Go look at the exit polls from the last elections. That's why. I can say it. With a full chest and full confidence. Fuck them. There ain't no BIPOC community. There ain't. Because these motherfuckers want assimilation to whiteness and white power. They want that shit. They just want our struggle to get there. And then leave us alone. Again, just like, okay, case in point, since you say, Trill Will, you're a racist. You're just being, see, you just wild with your takes. You look at it, you're not being reasonable, man. You just out here just making all these, you're just being emotional. No, the fuck I'm not. How am I being emotional? When I have data, when I have statistics, when I have all this stuff at my fingertips that I can go back and I can review and study on my own time. And I can come on and turn my camera on and I can show you said statistics and data to support what I just fucking said. Now, when I go back and look at the exit polls, to all those people who were smiling and grinning in black folks' face talking about, we're never going back. And then I turn and look at the exit polling from people who put this orange pile of shit and these racists in power. I would say, I come to the reasonable conclusion that BIPOC don't give a fuck about black folks unless we're propping them up. So again, just like in slavery, where they view black people as property, these BIPOC motherfuckers view us the same goddamn way. We're a means to an end. As long as we can get them shit and get them a push above us, they cool with black folks. As soon as we start asking where our cut is, now that's when we're racist. We don't like white people. We don't want equity for nobody. We just victims. We whine all the time. We're lazy. And we only became lazy because we stopped working for free. Oh, we're DEI hires. We didn't earn it. You see where I'm going with this shit? Because Cash Patel got melanin in his skin. But does he give a fuck about me? Or somebody who looks like me? No. He cares about assimilation to whiteness. And that is all. So when y'all get y'all goofy ass up in here talking all this wild shit about how black folks are racist and black folks is this, black folks, it's only showing me that what we're saying is true and you're bothered by it and you can't handle it because you know it's true, but you too much of a pussy to admit it. And the internet made it comfortable for you to set your racist ass on here and try to pass judgment on black people sounding the alarms like our ancestors did. Look, you're back, ain't you? I told you, you can't leave black folks alone, can you? King Revenge brought his musty ass right there from the mountains of Caucasus just to come back in here and get in somebody's black face to try to tell them how to be black. When you ain't never spent a day in a black man's shoes. When you couldn't tell me the first thing about being black. You couldn't tell me shit. You got a big head. So, my wife seems to love my big head. Both of them. Oops. Sorry. Sorry you don't measure up, buddy. Sorry your little ego is bruised. Sorry that truth makes you cringe and makes you feel like shit, don't it? Good. That's the point. Self-reflection. You black? I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something for you. That's even worse. I would not take diction from a fucking bootleg, bottom feeding, Sambo shucking and jiving coon either. So who the fuck are you to tell me who to leave? I got 3 sons, and my sons are very well articulated. They know how to manage their money. My sons they know how to talk to women. They can get girls. Unfortunately, like you can't, because you're a loser and you want to get on the internet trying to sound like you all this and all that, whatever. Cool. See, the difference between you and me is In real life, I'm the shit. And online, I'm the shit. You think you're the shit. And you just come in spaces trying to make it sound like you so big, bag, and brawly and all this, and everybody kisses your feet. Fuck you. You're a fucking coon. And you ain't black either. Get your coon ass out of here. Take your coon ass. You bring another account, it's getting blocked too. Wow, I can't believe he blocked me. Yep. Get your bitch ass off my chat. See, that's the power of a black man on his platform, minding his black ass business. Minding my business. You a Rob Smith type of coon. I ain't black, I'm OJ. No, you still a nigga. Jay-Z told you motherfuckers, you are still a nigga. I don't give a fuck how much white supremacist dick you suck. You still a nigga. To them, you're nothing more but a useful nigga. They can use your ass and prop your ass up right in front of black folks to try to lie and scam them. To believe that bullshit white supremacist analogy and these fucking ideals that they preach over and over again. Oh man, it's only gonna be a little bit of pain. Ain't gonna hurt but a little bit. Ain't gonna hurt but a little bit. Ain't gonna hurt but a little bit. Donald Trump is the smartest businessman in America, man. He stole it, man. Because you stupid. And you're a fucking coon. And you love selling your people out. Because you're a fucking sellout. And you don't stand for shit. Not even for what Martin Luther King stood for. You don't stand for shit. You stand for being a bitch ass nigga. And that's all you will be. Meanwhile, I gotta go put a fucking coil pack on my truck and change some spark plugs. So I gotta get off here and take my lead and go before I go to rehearsal. So yeah, to that fucking goofball, go suck 1,000 dicks and choke. Hope there's some fat, musty ass fucking maggot you go suck his dick. Go do that over there. We don't do that shit over here. We believe in freedom and equity. We believe in motherfuckers actually treating people like fucking decent human beings over here. We don't buy into that fucking racist bullshit capitalist agenda that you like to go and push on the internet, sir. So fuck you and whatever boat and horse or cow or roach your stinking ass rolled in on. You can go and fuck yourself. Cause I ain't looking for your fucking appeasement. I'm not looking for your approval. I'm not looking for you to pat me on the head and tell me what a good nigga I am. I'm looking for you to go suck some dick. Look at you. You back. You can't stay your bitch ass away, can you? Guess what? Look what I said. I said you bring another page over here, you getting blocked. Block again. So that's 3 pages so far that's done in the trash can. Your feelings hurt because Trill Will is telling the fucking truth and you can't handle the truth. Hurting your little ass, pussy ass feelings, huh? Oh, wah, wah. Watch you gonna be in the comment sections getting blocked. You think trolling is gonna move me, make me stop doing videos? Nigga, fuck you and them. It's forever gonna be fuck Donald Trump and these racist ass piles of dumb shit in the fucking White House. It's always gonna be the fucking fuck the Republicans and everybody who support them motherfuckers. Fuck all y'all. Yep. May you suck the dick that you deserve. Cause y'all did this. It wasn't Joe Biden. It wasn't Obama. It wasn't Barack Hussein Obama. It wasn't Sleepy Joe Biden. It wasn't Kamala Harris. It wasn't Jasmine Crockett. It wasn't none of them. This is Trump and these dumbass Republicans. With that fake ass fucking Christian Mike Johnson leading the pack. All you fake ass, wannabe ass Christians come in here preaching your bullshit like Jesus was a Bible thumping fucking MAGA, and he wasn't. So you and the Republicans can go eat a bag of dicks and choke. Any old way, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the super chat, everybody who smashed the like button. And the Trump again, go fuck yourself. And fuck every last one of you fucking raggedy ass Republicans who want to steal money from elderly people and babies. Who want to take the food out of mouths of people who can't afford it because y'all jacked up prices so much. Because y'all are fucking clowns. Go fuck yourself. How about that? Oh, before I leave,